Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Colin Fugg, 3 things we need to know. What do you got?
Chick-fil-A is in big trouble with a lot of their favorite fans. They're facing backlash after making a slight adjustment to their waffle fries. They added pea starch to the coating. Supposedly that was supposed to help the waffle fries stay crispier longer, but people are like saying, these fries are horrible. They taste stale and dry and hardened. Why mess with something that already worked and was delicious?
You know, last night my kids, Christopher and Audrey, ordered Chick-fil-A for their dinner, and I was waiting because I saw the story yesterday to see if they would say anything, and they both complained that the fries tasted different. So, like, without having any prior knowledge.
Right. So it's happened to all Chick-fil-A's?
Yeah, they changed them across the U.S.
I know, and hopefully they listen to their fans. Their fans are saying, just change it back.
Yeah, let it get a little soggy.
Right. So I was going to say, like, Chick-fil-A fries soggy also aren't that bad.
So good, yeah.
They probably got a new program director.
New bosses change things all the time. So the U.S. Surgeon General, you guys, reignited a public health debate, has now proposed cancer warning labels on alcoholic beverages. Now, one expert says probably should be on there because
alcohol is really good at breaking down protein, and our whole body's made out of protein. And over time, it causes damage to cells, inflammation. It really, not just cancer, it causes more than 200 different diseases in the body, directly or indirectly.
Ooh. So if you needed a little motivation for dry January, I guess there it is. This morning, you guys, Mark Zuckerberg announced big changes to Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. They are getting rid of fact checkers. Zuckerberg said, listen, they've proven to be too politically biased and have destroyed more trust than they've created. He said, we're replacing fact checkers with something called community notes, simplifying their policies and focusing on reducing mistakes. Looking forward to this next chapter, they're going to focus the company's eye on enforcement on illegal and high severity violations.
Oops, so they made a little mistake 5 years ago?
Whoopsie with those fact checkers.
Yeah, man.
So those are going
back
away.
Then. Didn't believe him.
Yeah, he said he wants to just get back to the roots where it's a free speech type platform. He thinks that's what the people want. And that's 3 things you need to know.
So a little heads up, I'm looking for somebody. And if I could just put the word out there on the street. So we went to Hawaii a couple weeks ago, and called an Uber. Uber picked us up in my house. I think we left like at 5 a.m., got to the airport. When we got to the airport, and my son Dutch, he's 18. He's got his AirPods in, right? Get to the airport. I guess they fell out of his pocket or something on the Uber. I took the bags to go check. I go, will you guys search the Uber while I go check the bags in? So they show up at bags where I'm checking the bags in. I go, did you find the AirPods? He's like, no, couldn't find them. Tore apart the car, couldn't find them. But according to this phone, they're in that Uber. Right? Weird,
Suspicious.
Right? Suspicious, weird, right? Couldn't find them. So you can track them. And so during vacation, Dutch was tracking them. They were in the car. They were going with the car. And then at some point, about a week later, they ended up, he saw them at some place called Doug's Barbershop. I've never heard of Doug's Barbershop, but his Uber driver is a guy named Jafar. So if you know anybody named Jafar, and I'm giving you these clues, and you could put this together and find Jafar at Doug's Barbershop, can you tell him that my son Dutch would like his AirPods back? Like he even went on the app. You know how you can contact the guy on the app?
Were you tracking it here during the show just a few minutes ago?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Why?
Because I just had some AirPods show up on my phone, and it was like something boys AirPods are on the move. And I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I don't have Dutch's stuff on mine.
Let me see if I can find it up. But my phone's acting all kinds of weird, so.
You know what? My phone's acting weird too, and so is my wife's phone, and I feel it has something to do with something new going on with Apple.
Yeah.
I was texting with someone over the weekend, so I sent this friend of mine to my doctor to go do hyperbaric. Her name is Emma. So Emma goes and does hyperbaric and has some questions about hyperbaric. I text my doctor, Dr. Bordinko, about stuff with Emma. I'm going back and forth with Emma and Dr. Bordinko in a text. I get this thing that pops up it says update your address. Do you know what I'm talking about? You ever seen those, like their contact,
your photo or whatever?
Update
it is.
their contact information. Dr. Bordinko sends this thing to update your contact. So I hit update in the middle of the text exchange. At some point, my phone takes Emma's conversation and Dr. Bordinko's conversation and makes it one conversation.
Huh?
So now there is no Emma. There's no. So whenever I text Emma, it turns into Dr. Bordinko. Whenever I text Dr. Bordinko, it turns into Emma.
I've had something like that happen to me
It
before.
was so terrible because now, like, I'm going back. So I said to my doctor, I go, hey, I said something to her. She could text back, and I go, well, hey, is this Emma or is this Dr. Bordinko? And they go, LOL. And I'm like, no, you don't understand.
It's like a group text?
On your contact, like you can add multiple phone numbers to that said contact,
Yeah.
so you probably merged
That's
the
what I thought.
contact. Did you remove it?
I went and I removed Emma's
One of the number,
from Doc, but it still doesn't. It's still, and then
Oh, maybe you just have to hard reset your phone.
I did all that too.
What?
It's terrible.
But that's happened to me before, where you've like merged the contacts and then you have like a bunch of different random numbers coming through as one person's name.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
But then the name changes on my phone. It'll be Emma, and then I'll text Emma, and then that text changes to
That's
Dr.
annoying.
Bordinko.
Yeah, take it to the Apple Store.
I just feel like you wouldn't have this problem if you used Android.
Probably.
Kyle, I am a fan of Android. I always loved Android. My wife made me change so we could all be on the same thing.
So it all shows up blue.
Kyle's phone is the best. I won't argue that ever. Anyway, so if you know the answer,
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The Seven from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The Seven is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The Seven podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.